There we go. We're gonna pop up mic 1. Turn the gain down a little bit. So, and the effects are on. Alright, so this will be a good chance to test and review the Phenyx Pro PTX-15 digital audio player. It's a 4-channel mixer. It's got effects, as you can hear. We have those on. I'm going to turn those down. We'll do the unboxing and the review right after this. Okay, we're getting a good look at the Phenyx Pro PTX-15 4-channel quote-unquote professional mixing board here. I am currently talking to you through microphone 1. This is channel 1. Microphone 1's plugged in through the XLR plug and into the Phenyx Pro, and then it's going out of the Phenyx Pro through these RCA cables into an auxiliary cable into the GoPro where you're watching. So that's kind of my setup. We also have a mic plugged in over here to mic 2, and I can bring that one up. Hello, this is mic 2. It's next to mic 1 over here, so we got them both up. I could turn up the effects on mic 1. We saw that in the intro. That's the yellow knob. Changes the effects for each channel independently. So mic 2 has it turned down. There won't be any effects over there unless I turn that up. I'll turn both down on the effects. Mic 2 back down. Get that out of the way. And we can see that works very well with an XLR powered microphone with the phantom power on. That is the number one thing that I like to do with a mixer. Use a powered mic, plug in my headphones. I can hear everything that I'm saying. I can hear everything else that's going through the mixing board. If there's anything else on the other channels, you could have a guitar, a keyboard, something like that plugged into any of these line inputs, or more microphones, things like that. You can also plug MP3 players, PCs, Macs in through the USB port, and that's on this channel, the MP3. So that will control that level. We've got left and right adjustments. You've got the 5-channel graphic equalizer right here. So this controls the EQ for the entire board. You've got the effects up here actually. Here's the effects level, the effects changer. We can change which effect you're on by scrolling through and then selecting by pushing the button down. And then you turn up your effects level independently for each channel here, because sometimes you want effects on this channel but not this one. So master effects are over here, but independently we can adjust on every channel right there. And I'll go through the rest of the knobs on the channel real quick here. So we had the left and right pan balance, which I don't use too much, but you do have that. The effects level, we checked that. This is 3-band EQ for each channel independently. So you've got the low adjustment you could turn up, the mid, and the high. So I kind of get those back to the middle, a little bit more low maybe. And we put the low right at the middle and then just turn it up a tiny bit. And then finally we've got the gain. That's like the amplification for the channel. How much extra power and amplification does your microphone or device need to sound loud enough? So we have master volume right here with the gain slider, and that's the best volume adjustment right there. I love that one. It's really good. But if you need gain for your mic, you turn that up, it starts to pick up everything around you the more gain you use. So keep that in check. See how much sound, how close you're going to be to the microphone, and how that sounds through your headphones, and then you'll be all set up. So I have this around 0 on the volume fader, and that's instead of it goes down to negative 60 decibels, and then plus 5 or 10, so we can turn that up and get some more gain there. But probably want to be around the 0 number, and then just adjust your gain. Okay, then the same knobs for channel 2, 3, and 4. So if you understand what we have here, then you can understand the adjustments for each channel. And I've got these turned down. We're not using anything there. There's nothing on 4, so these wouldn't do anything, but I'll turn them down just out of good practice. Master effects volume here. So effects, the amount of effects, how much the increase is on each effect, and then the actual volume. The MP3 level, we talked about that. That controls the USB port, basically. That's that channel. And then left and right, headphones out. that's really everything you got in the mixer. I didn't go over this. They're main outputs. So we're using the recording output, but there's also the 3-pin main outputs. These would be good for a DJ setup and going to another amp for live speakers. And then a effects send and return port. So if you want to add an external sound processing device, then you could have it send to that device and then return back to the mixer before it goes out to the mains through these ports. So all different cables you can get to. These are things that you need to purchase on your own, buy some more cables, make sure you know what your setup's going to be, because I use all different cables depending on how I'm setting up the mixer. In this case, again, we had the RCAs to the auxiliary cable up into the GoPro. Sometimes I'm recording out through the USB to the PC. Actually, something I really like to do when live streaming or broadcasting or anything, I did find with this mixing board occasionally there's a small buzz through the USB port, and I'm not sure if we'll get that in recording out through this. See for yourself, see how the sound is on this video. I hope it's helpful. Rewatching the video, halfway through, we started getting the buzzing through the microphones, and I believe it's coming through the mixer because I haven't had this problem anywhere else. So I want to test, see if we have that again right now. And then I believe the resolution, and here's the issue, is at the USB port. So I'm going to pull it out for a second. And I've got it plugged back in now. See if that made any difference in the sound. The one caveat I found with this mixer and testing it for about a week now is occasionally go back and check my recordings and I've got that buzz through the mic and I'm not hearing it in the headphones while I'm recording. So I believe it's originating through the USB connection and then getting recorded into the PC. So we got to check that out, see if we hear it in this recording, and then we'll make our final decision. This is a really nice looking mixer. That's the best thing about it. It looks great. It's white on top, black plastic on the bottom, and that may have to do with some of the interference is that it's plastic. But if you're looking for something portable for a karaoke gig or for a DJ, I think this is a great choice. If you're looking for a YouTube streaming podcast mixer with multiple microphones and a high quality recording, I don't think this is the one I would get. I think I would probably look at a Pile, because I've used that for YouTube streaming quite a bit and I don't get any USB buzz. So that's an honest review of this mixer. It is great for DJs, karaoke, live gigs, and it's okay for PC recording. Judge for yourself. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.